Hello, this is the last video for your semester review packet. It is the polynomials unit, so we're just going to get right to it. 29 says simplify the polynomial expressions. So A and B are both just adding and subtracting, which when we're adding and subtracting for polynomials, we just want to focus on combining like terms. When we combine like terms, you want to make sure they are the same variable and the same exponent. So for A, for example, I can put x squared and 3x squared together. I can put 13x and x, and then I can put my regular numbers together. So if I'm starting with my x squareds, which I should because they have the biggest degree, they'll go first. X squared plus 3x squared gives me 4x squared, and then 13x plus x gives me 14x. Negative 4 plus 7 is a plus 3. Awesome, let's look at our second one. Our second one looks a little different. We have mn minus n squared plus 2mn cubed. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this so I can distribute out the negative right there. So I'm going to write a little bit lower. We're going to go down below my previous answer. So this one won't change at all. It's a positive 1 out front, so it's going to be mn minus n squared plus 2mn cubed. And now it's going to be minus 3mn cubed minus n squared minus 4mn. Now let's focus on like terms. Mn can go with mn, n squared with an n squared, and then my n cubed can go together, or my mn cubed, excuse me. So the mn cubed is going to go first when I rewrite this. So I have 2mn cubed minus 3mn cubed. It's negative 1mn cubed. Next we have the same degree, right? We have an mn and an n squared. Well, in that case, let's go alphabetically, which is mn. So mn minus 4mn minus 3mn. And negative n squared minus 2n squared. Alright, 30 simplify. We're into some multiplying here. You could use a box, but since we only have one term out front, the 3a, I'm just going to go ahead and distribute. So 3a times a cubed is going to be 3a to the 4th. Now we have 3a times 2a squared. Well, the 3 times 2 gives me 6. A times a squared gives me a cubed. Next one, 3 times negative 5 is minus 15. A times a is a squared. And then 3a times 7, so plus 21a. Okay, let's look at our next one. V cubed times 3xv squared. So it's going to be 3, nothing to multiply by with that x. And then v cubed and v squared gives me v to the 5th. And then minus, the v cubed and x cubed are different, so they're multiplying, but I'm going to keep them separate. Alright, 31, multiply and simplify. You have two options here. I think a lot of you guys are using the box, so I'm going to do that for a problem. And we can also distribute, so I'm going to do x minus 2, x minus 5. We fill it in, so I get x squared minus 5x minus 2x and plus 10. Remember that these guys go together, so that gives me x squared minus 7x plus 10. If you prefer distributing, I'm going to distribute that 2x to x. That gives me 2x squared. 2x minus 3 is minus 6x. 5 times x is plus 5x. And then 5 times minus 3 is minus 15. I can still put that negative 6x and 5x together. So my final answer here would be 2x squared minus x minus 15. Alright, and I'm going to do the box for the last one. Remember, it doesn't matter which one goes where. So a times a squared, a cubed. A times b squared is just ab squared. A squared times b is a squared b. And then we have b and b squared, so b cubed. All right, then we are on to writing it. I can't put this and this together because the exponents are different. So I'm going to start with the a cubed. And next I have to decide between ab squared and a squared b. They both start with a. I'm going to go with the a squared b since a has a bigger exponent. Then I have plus ab squared plus b cubed. Alright, 32 says square each binomial. Remember, these are the ones I say be careful of. Here is what not to do. What kids always want to say is they're like, well, that's just x squared minus 49. Not correct. Remember, when you see these ones, you still in your head and on your paper should be thinking this is like saying x minus 7 times x minus 7. So then I could start distributing. X times x is x squared. X minus 7 is minus 7x. Negative 7 times x is negative 7x. Negative 7 times negative 7 is a positive 49. These go together. So x squared minus 14x plus 49 is the correct final answer. Okay, I'm going to do a box for the second one so you guys can see different strategies. So I have 3a plus 1, 3a plus 1. Remember, I'm expanding it out. So inside I get 9a squared. 3a times 1 is 3a. 1 times 3a is 3a, and then a 1. So I get 9a squared plus 6a plus 1. 33 says Antoine is making a banner in the shape of a triangle. He wants to line the banner with a decorative border, and how long will the border be? So the border is going to go around the outside of the triangle, which tells me that we're tying this into perimeter. Perimeter means I just add up all of my sides. So if I do that, I'm just combining like terms. I can put all my b's together. So that is going to give me 33b. And then I'm going to go ahead and deal with my plain numbers. So 8 minus 8 minus 8. And that's going to be minus 8. That is my final answer. 34 says simplify. Well, I first need to do some distributing here. This x there only goes with that first parentheses. So x times 2x gives me 2x squared. X times 5 is plus 5x. And now this 3 only goes with the second parentheses. So that's going to be plus 3x squared minus 3x and then plus 12. And now make sure you go back and combine like terms. So 2x squared and 3x squared, 5x and minus 3x. So 2x squared plus 3x squared gives me 5x squared. 5x minus 3x is plus 2x. And then I still have that plus 12 at the end. Thanks for watching. Again, if you guys have questions still or you're unsure, please ask. Make sure you get help so you can all do awesome on the final.